I wish I'd known that everyone felt the same way I did when I arrived, that everyone was nervous and no one really knew anyone, that it was all just about putting yourself out there.
You get a gut feeling sometimes, you're like, I've got to go here, and even though it was 6 hours away from my hometown, I was like, I've just got to go for it.
Anglia Ruskin University, my goodness me, what a year you've had.
You will meet so many people that will help you when you apply for future things after you graduate, and there's always something to do and people to meet that will benefit you in the future.
We all get involved in new things, there are lots of things going on every single day, and I'm always involved in something.
Meeting students here was the first inspiration I got.
It's amazing because I feel like I'm at home.
And the winner is Chris Cook.
I generally couldn't have achieved what I have achieved without my degree, so thank you to Anglia Ruskin University for helping me with that. This award just says that you're on the right path, not only for my own career, but for inspiring future generations to do what I do. If I could give one piece of advice for future graduates, go all in, commit to it, go full in on it, get that dream.
Winner of the Lifetime Achievement Award, Professor Amari Gesta.
And I should really thank Anglia Ruskin University for starting me off in my life journey.
We are so proud of you, all that you have achieved throughout your journey at ARU.
Good morning, everybody. Please be seated. As Academic Registrar, it is both my privilege and pleasure to welcome you all to the Cambridge Corn Exchange for this morning's ARU graduation ceremony. We've all gathered here today to celebrate the success of the class of 2021. Well, it's been quite a year. I am sure there have been many occasions over the last 18 months when many of you doubted you would even get to a graduation ceremony. But you have done, you're here, and from all of us, our warmest congratulations for just completing your course in such unprecedented circumstances. So now you are here, what is graduation about? Well, graduation ceremonies date back to the 15th century, and that tradition has evolved since. Roughly translated, graduation means taking a step. And graduation symbolises the move of the former student, now called a graduand, into a new role in society as a graduate, where they will use the skills and talents developed during their studies to contribute to the future advancement of society. As each graduand crosses the stage, they will pause, bow their head, and doff their hat to the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, who will respond in kind to acknowledge both their success but also their transition to the new role of graduate. We will applaud them for their success so far, but also in anticipation of the contribution we expect them to make to society in the future. At the conclusion of our ceremony, the Deputy Vice-Chancellor will formally admit all new graduates to the community of scholars, and as new members of that community, as the academic procession leaves the stage, the new graduates will join the procession, and that will bring our ceremony to a close. During proceedings, those graduating with higher research awards will have their hoods placed upon them by the Deputy Vice-Chancellor to indicate that they have attained the very highest levels of academic achievement. So we can now begin our formal proceedings. I hereby declare the ceremony to be in session, and I call upon the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Professor Aletta Norval, to address you all. Deputy Vice-Chancellor.
Distinguished guests, graduands, family, friends, colleagues. As Deputy Vice-Chancellor of Anglia Ruskin University, I'm delighted to join you today at your graduation ceremony. First of all, to those graduating today, my congratulations on reaching this milestone and graduating from your chosen course. Today is a day of great celebration. It's an opportunity for you to take stock, reflect, and celebrate your achievements to date, but also to look forward to the exciting careers that stretch out in front of you. And whatever career you enter, you are the future. You now have the opportunity and the responsibility to embrace and promote change, to implement new ideas and new ways of working. The passion, energy, and commitment that led you to undertake your ARU degree and gave you the strength and resilience to succeed in that task, despite all the challenges that you have faced, including those posed by this dreadful pandemic, can now be applied to building your careers and realizing your aspirations. Whether your future lies in education, health, social care, business, law, science, technology, or the arts, with your passion and your expertise, you can now really make a difference, helping society to address the challenges that we all face, nationally and globally. And we will have succeeded in our task if we have helped you to develop the skills, confidence, and determination to influence and lead your professions, to promote change, and to achieve your ambitions. As well as serving our students, we at ARU are fully committed to serving our region and the communities in which we are based. Economic development, social inclusion, business support, tackling health inequalities. These are all fundamentally important elements of our mission, transforming lives through innovative, inclusive, and entrepreneurial education and research. Despite all the challenges that we faced last year, 2020 was another highly successful year for ARU. We were identified as one of the top 20 universities in the UK for graduate employment and one of the top 10 for social inclusion. We were announced as the chosen higher education partner for the establishment of a new university in Peterborough, ARU Peterborough, due to open next September, and planning permission was approved for a new research and development centre, ARU Peterborough, to open in summer 2023. This new university will provide life-changing opportunities for many local people who may not previously have considered degree-level study and deliver a skilled workforce that will meet employers' needs. We were also delighted to be chosen to deliver the world's largest healthcare entrepreneurship programme. We are now the official partner of NHS England and NHS Improvement to nurture healthcare innovations from across the country and help them gain commercial skills, knowledge and experience to make their ideas become a reality. And our students won innumerable prizes, including the Mental Health Nurse of the Year, the Student Nurse of the Year, the top prize, the Sir Lenny Henry Award at the Royal Television Society's Midland Students' Television Award, and the New Talent category at the World Illustration Awards. And our reach extends well beyond the eastern region in which we are based. We're a genuinely global community of students and researchers. We attract students from over 185 countries, and they flourish with us because they find a second home here. Our researchers, too, have worldwide reach and impact. Research that has tangible, real impact on people's lives was given a new urgency in the pandemic, and our researchers responded rapidly to the COVID-19 outbreak by committing to research that would help us understand and develop interventions to address the massive impact the pandemic was having on our communities locally, nationally, and internationally. Their work included research into ways of speeding up coronavirus testing, how COVID-19 affects the eyes, how it is making tinnitus worse, and an investigation into innovative drug combinations that can reduce complications in COVID-19 patients. So in our research, as in our education, we are having real, tangible impact on people's lives. And that's something of which we can all be proud. But above all, we define our success as a university by the positive impact we have on the lives of our students and the communities we serve. And for us to succeed, we will need your support as our newest alumni. The support we receive from our alumni and our friends really matter, adding value to the education we provide to our students and supporting our researchers to push boundaries. So please help us build links with your networks and your professions and spread the word about your university. Before I close, I would like to pay special tribute to your families and friends who have provided you with their constant support throughout your education. You and we owe them our sincere gratitude. I would also like to acknowledge and thank my colleagues, the staff right across ARU, for their tireless work and professionalism and their extraordinary commitment to supporting you and all our community through the challenges of the pandemic. So once again, my warmest congratulations to you all. I do hope you enjoy your day. I wish you well wherever your ARU degree takes you, and please do stay in touch. ARU is your university for life, and your success and our success are inextricably linked. Thank you.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, thank you. So we now come to our main business for this morning's ceremony, the presentation of those receiving awards. And I now call upon Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Dean of Faculty, Professor Nigel Harrison, to come to the podium to present to the Deputy Vice-Chancellor graduates from the Faculty of Health, Education, Medicine and Social Care. Professor Harrison.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, It is my pleasure to present to you graduates from the Faculty of Health, Education, Medicine and Social Care. For the award of Master of Science, Magnetic Resonance Imaging, Sam Kilaiso Mlambo. For the award of Master of Science, Public Health, Irvin Benaj. Grace Jane Anulika Aziud. Veronica Chilufya Kambembo. Bemba. Baljinder Kaur. Evericlear Natasai. Claudius Akinlolu Odelai. Grace Faluk Odelai. Olu Watoyin Caroline Olubaji. Witness Anika Oluwaimo. Cynthia Nena Onyekachi. Kutesh Warai Pulichintala Raja. Ania Zira Syed. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate, Medical and Healthcare Education, Victor Akabom Imohai. Benjamin Paul Hazelwood. Nicola Jane Platges. Hamid Sadiq. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, that completes the list of graduates for me to present to you today.
Professor Harrison, thank you. We have many distinguished academic staff at Anglia Ruskin University, and I should now like to ask one of them, Nick Pugh, to come to the podium to offer a few words of reflection. Nick.
Thank you very much. So welcome everybody, welcome graduates from Science and Engineering and also from HEMS, and welcome to the different disciplines that are represented here today. I'd like to extend this warm welcome to your friends and family who are sitting there behind you. Thank you all for coming on this lovely, crisp autumnal day. I'm glad the rains have held off. Thank you all for coming in to share in the celebration of success that is our graduation ceremony. It's a pleasure and an honour for me to provide a few words of encouragement for the future and maybe some reflection of the past. And please all do reflect, this may be the last time for some of you that a middle-aged, boring academic will be droning on at you for the best part of an hour. We're all sitting here today because you lot have succeeded in graduating from your respective degree courses. And I don't want you to be under any misapprehension here. This is an outstanding achievement of which you should all be justifiably proud, especially so because it's been a very long and difficult journey for you to get to this place. And now at the end, I'd like you just to have a bit of a think about the journey you've taken, your educational journey to get here. Have a think about why you decided to attend university in the first place. Why did you put yourselves through 3 to 4 years of absolute hell and misery just to be sitting here in this room wearing that silly hat? Is it all about the money, your extra earning potential? That's what I was thinking about at my graduation. I was thinking about the huge amounts of cash I would inevitably earn in my career. And I'll tell you, it doesn't always turn out the way you would expect it would. But whilst your degree puts you an advantage for your future career and your earning opportunities, of course, it's not about the money. It's about a lot more than that. Predominantly, it's about the education. You are now all educated to an exceptionally high standard. You can speak with confidence about your subject, knowing that you've spent a considerable proportion of your lives learning about its secrets and its intricacies. This education is what you're going to use to support your future. There may be other things that you've got from your education as well, such things that are not education related, so clubs and societies that you've joined. You may have volunteered for the university, you may have worked for the university, for example, as an ambassador. All of these things will have been useful and rewarding experiences for you. This graduation ceremony is a celebration, an acknowledgement of the journey that you've made over the past few years. Have a think about that first day at university 3 or 4 years ago. You're probably wandering around the campus, not sure where to go, not sure what to do. You're probably trying to get the timetable up on your app and failing miserably. You're probably trying to work out how Canvas works and working out why lecturers put the important assessment information in the hardest to find of places. Thinking about this time, at those early days, one thing should probably stand out to you, and that's the people you were with at the time. Those fellow students who started with you and shared your educational journey over the past few years. You will have made friendships, probably in that first week of university, with people who will now be your lifelong friends. So I remember walking to campus on my first day of university. I was alone, very self-conscious, exceptionally shy. I had a ridiculous haircut. It was the 90s. I remember seeing a young woman walking in the same direction as me, and I thought, maybe that's a student on my course. Maybe she could help me if I made a friend with her. Maybe she would, bounce ideas off me. Maybe she would help with the basic things, like telling me which lecture theatre to go to, and help me with my assignments. So I summoned up the courage to go and talk to her. And this single act of courage for a very, very shy person has led to a 30-year friendship between me and my friend Anastasia, in which we've shared our journeys of job and career development, and we've had respective marriages and children. She has tried to get out of it on numerous occasions. She went to a different country once, but I've held on. And I'm looking forward to our relationship developing in the future, declining years of our health, when we can talk about getting older. And it'll be the same for you. Look around now at some of the people you're with. They might be the friends you have for the rest of your lives. You may have been in relationships with them, or you may be about to go into relationships with them, depending on how the graduation reception goes. But have a good look around and see and acknowledge the people you are sitting with today. Whilst you're looking around, have a quick look behind you at the people who've come to share in this celebration, your family and friends. When they will see you walk across this stage and nod towards the VC, I hope they realise and appreciate that you could not have done it if it wasn't for them. Their love, their support, their guidance, their financial support also, has provided the foundation for your success. So friends and family, without your support, these graduates would not be sitting here this evening. This is as much your graduation ceremony as it is theirs. I know you are proud of them, so take a few minutes to bask in that pride. Later on, you need to milk this for all it's worth, get them to take you out for dinner, get them to buy you the drinks later on. You have faced adversity during your educational journey. Doing a degree is exceptionally hard work, make no mistake. There is a huge amount of learning, information retention, essays to write, and practicals to do. And this is topped off by your third-year research project, where you come and practice and demonstrate the skills that you learned throughout your university careers. Other adversities, and there are many, include the lecturers themselves. You've had to listen to their unfunny jokes, as they have a captive audience. Not mine, obviously, mine are great, talking about other people. You have overcome these adversities to be sitting where you are now, so please take a moment to realise how proud you are of yourselves. One thing you probably don't realise is the degree to which we, as academics and educators, are also incredibly proud of you. Teaching students is our main job at Anglia Ruskin University. We do a lot of research as well, but it's teaching that takes up the most time for us. It's what gives us pleasure, and it's why we get up in the mornings and what we think about when we're going to bed at night. It's the reason that so many of us are here, sitting here with you at front, to share in this celebration of your graduation. But whilst talking about adversity, I need to address the major source of adversity that you and we as a university have faced over the past couple of years. In a biomedical science tutorial in 2019, a student came up to me and asked if I'd heard of the recent news of a respiratory virus that was just been coming up in Asia. He asked me whether we should be worried about it from a global health perspective. I told him, as being an excellent biomedical science lecturer, as I am, I told him this is nothing to worry about, this is a damp squib, it will be gone and forgotten about next week. How wrong I was, and luckily he's not here today. The COVID pandemic has had a major impact on your educational journey. Instead of sitting with your friends in the lecture theatres, you've had to listen to academics droning on at you through a screen whilst you've been sitting alone in your rooms. Instead of practical classes, you've had to watch videos of academics conducting experiments or running simulations, in my case, quite badly. My biggest regret is my project students were not able to do the laboratory projects that we had promised them in the first couple of years. and you've been less able to form and cement the personal relationships that are so important to a university education. In short, you've been starved of the basic interactions with human beings that we all require, the interactions that would have made your journey much, much more easier and certainly much more enjoyable. None of us have liked it, and it hasn't been easy. But together, the students and the academic staff have engaged with the problems and overcome this adversity. The evidence of our success is that you're all sitting here in this room. You have the knowledge, you've got the skills, and you've got the experiences. You passed all of these difficult assessments that we set for you. You have your degrees despite the lockdown and despite the infections and the face masks and the internet problems and the biggest problem of worrying whether you and your families are safe. And you have worked much harder than a normal student cohort would have done. We could all feel quite bitter about the COVID pandemic and having to study for a degree under it, but I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think we should think about the negatives. I think what we should do is be aware of what we've gained from this experience. COVID has changed university education probably forever, and you were at the forefront of this change. You have learned the most of it, and you have had the most input into it. So don't regret it or be annoyed. Embrace it and take ownership. The lessons that you have learned during COVID will put you in a much better place for adapting to the challenges of the future. So now, to the future. How do you lot feel now that you've graduated? Are you relieved that it's all over? Are you nervous or excited about the next steps? Or are you just sitting there bored with my speech on your phones? What's next? Some of you will know what to do next. Many of you won't have a clue. Some of you will get jobs. For some of you, this will be the first step in a long and successful career. Some of you might not get jobs straight away, and you might find yourself struggling until you find a pathway that is to what you're best suited to. Some of you may want to stay in education, and of course there are many, many wonderful master's courses all across the world that you could apply to. For example, the MSc Applied Bioscience course, which you get a discount for, and its application is on the internet. Whatever you end up doing, please don't forget about us. You are now part of the Anglia Ruskin University family. We are a large and diverse and vibrant community of national and international alumni. You will leave as ambassadors of Anglia Ruskin University. Wherever you end up, people will associate you with your university. We are exceptionally proud of you. We're proud to have been part of your lives and to have helped you with your learning journey. But now it's completely up to you. You have the tools and also the skills required to put your learning to best use. Take what you've learned and use it to build new and exciting careers. Make sure that you use your education to make a difference to your lives and the lives of the people around you. So please go on, make your families, communities and friends proud. And to all of you from the academics and educators, congratulations and well done.
Nick, thank you. I think I'm obliged to point out that other master's courses are available at AIU. We now continue with our main business for this morning's ceremony, the presentation of those receiving awards. And I now call upon Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Dean of Faculty, Professor Laurie Butler, to come to the podium to present to the Deputy Vice-Chancellor graduates from the Faculty of Science and Engineering. Professor Butler.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present to you graduates from the Faculty of Science and Engineering. For the award of Foundation Degree in the Sciences, Architectural Technology, Thomas Fisher. For the award of Foundation Degree in the Sciences, Construction, Ben Franklin. Paul Kelly. For the award of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours Electronic Engineering, Farouk Othman Farouk Al-Safi. Tala Ali. Carlos Miguel da Graça Bonfim. Julian Nicholas Ebbs. Colin Burt Joseph. Bernardo Manuel Moraes Reis. Dean Mucha Pierre. Jeff Nguyen. For the award of Bachelor of Engineering, Computer Science, Andre Pedroso. For the award of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours, Computer Science, Vincenzo Abetta. Adebayo Adejonwo. Sean Jordan Aiken. Aisha B. Charlie Bryant. Shaquille Ramos Kamal. Victor Florian Davidesco. Also receiving the Sam Beatson Memorial Award, Alex Trevor Drain. Daniel David Ellis. Emile Andres. Jamie Foster. Callum Luke Gilby. Anna Guncheva. Mihai Alexandru Ionita. Kieran Thomas Kane. Edward Allen Molesdale. Tanaka Muzazar. Victoria Nakshu. Ozinachi Samuel Nwagaboso. Juve Pasquale. Jody Mia Poole. Tomaris Rakheimzan. Timi Lee Hin, Michael Raphael. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Computer Science, Niti Dave. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Technology, Alvinas Sepitis. For the award of Postgraduate Certificate Computer Science, Kishan Dayasina. For the award of Master of Science Computer Science, Christian Mana Guima. Janvi Patel. For the award of Master of Science Cyber Security, Lydia Austin. For the award of Master of Science Information and Computer Technology, Idilet Martha Ekule Ida Yondo Kubard. Shizoba Linda Durahim. Matthew Thomas Elson. Fiona Lee. Okolo Anastasia. John Uluwagbenga Oli Penken. Agata Sirasinska. William Joseph Smythe. For the award of Bachelor of Science, Animal Behaviour, Ellie Bolton. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Animal Behaviour, Sophie Georgia Bean. Natasha DeFazio. Louise Amelia Geach. Isabel Georgina Gibbons. Rebecca Louise Grawiller. Rhiannon Grant. Victor Gudas. Megan Harper. Poppy Elizabeth A. Howells. Betsy Jones. Sarah Jordan. Angelica Crack. Marta Joanna Patajevich. Charlotte Saunders. Catherine Paula Streether. Ellie Rose Tracy. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Biomedical Science, Ayan Abdi. Yomar Alexandra Aguas Cavalas. Fatima Amadi. Mathna Ahmed. Tamana Ahmed. Kadi Alassana Balde. Flavia Alvarez Persico. Nadeye Tuti Amar. Shadi Tarantini Amor. Zara Askri. Jinuka Bandarana Yaki. Maria Eugenia Farina Baptista. Kalin Nikolai Bazavan. Rosie Bruce. Safji Boozy. Tulusika Karthigia. Princess May Sennett. Maria Victoria Costa Quiles. Joa Rafael da Silva Calvino. Beatrice da Silva Campos. J. Killian Dayburn. Caterina dos Santos Norberta. Ellie Francis Doubleday. Abdurrahman El Torki. Sarah Elbana. Also receiving the Institute of Biomedical Science President's Prize, Kira Nadine Gibson. Maria Garadi. Anita Gradica. Leslie Ann Hansen. Georgia Sabrina Hurd. Shanique Deanna Horn. Shauna Kelly. Kea Kotecha. Esther Kozlowski. Francesco Lagravinies. Toby Lewal. Also receiving the Royal Society of Biology Prize, Hamish Alexander Leslie. Fatumata Binta Lee. Bethan Rose Lloyd Owen. Hussam Ahmed Mughal. Zoha Maryam Nadim. Rachel Elizabeth Nash. Sarah Mary Owen. Eve Michaela Pavitt. Megan Jane Plank. Hayden Bennett Powell. Louisa Fernanda Rojas Milan. Lucky Rakande. Federico Antonio Saporito. Manos Sararas. Deborah Sobamiwa. Jacob Michael Stevenson. Catherine Stone. Eleanor Summers. Samantha Tarulite. Pooja Thampi. Faisal Uzman. Liswara Esrin Valentine. Helena Virag. Scarlett Edith May Welbury. Sheila Yaboa. Pezhan Yagayana. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Crime and Investigative Studies, Jessie Valeska Alaman Cortez. Mandy Antoon. Justina Orks Dulolate. Jessica May Boscher. Michael Leonard Clark Hubelik. Harriet Ann Crawford. Also receiving the Cheshire Scene of Crime International Limited Award, Elisabetta Dancona. Clelia Dragner. Harry Martin Flack. Ollie Kieran Froud. Katie Elan Gasson. Jade Louise Harding. Kavisha Shania Dineshkumar Jethwa. Carol Tatiana Marin Mercado. Also receiving the Police and Crime Commissioner's Prize and the Chartered Society of Forensic Sciences Award, Victoria Martin. Kimberly Asia Machia. Samantha Mihalokachova. Joseph Allen Pierce. Francisco Jesus. Maria Rapisada. Bianca Anna Maria Stan. Millie Stevens. Kira Roseanne Stewart. Alice Stocker. Gennaro Trematera. Francesca Louise Thwaite. Megan Van Assen. Zara Rose Wharton. Also receiving the London Fire Brigade Fire Award, Patricia Alexandra Martin Xavier. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Forensic Science, Maria Ali. Emily Dawn Bushell. Pedro Miguel Gabrita Bravo Gomez. Tilly Mae Chapman. Amy Louise Cockerill Barrell. Lois Cook.
Kaylee Elizabeth Curry. Jonathan Francis Dowdy. Joshua Frampton. Sophie Caroline Knight. Roberta Moretti. Ellie Norris. Mataya Oru. Also receiving the Tetra Scene of Crime International Limited Award, Charlotte Hannah Parker. Bernardo Pereira Marquez Felipe. Jed Stringer. Shannon Swift. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Life Sciences, Yvonne Efioma Akadigo. Catherine Waite. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Marine and Terrestrial Conservation, Rebecca Field. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Marine Biology with Biodiversity and Conservation, Matthew James Clennigan. Luca Alessandro Girardi. Callum Guest. Brigitte Kovac. Holly Nightingale. Jessica Rose Wiles Sanford. For the award of Bachelor of Science with Honours Zoology, Katie Bareford. Rebecca Ashley Bayliss. William Blakesley Herbert. Lavanai Shay Lynn Courtney Burke. Tiffany Burns. Yuan Connor Chad. David John Clemens. Bradley Connor Clemens. Georgia Louise Collins. Kim Louise Dolby. Lucas de Ruig. Josie Dix. James William Douglas. Luke Evanson. Sarah Louise Freeman. Jarvi Georgeson. Sammy Rose. Laura Elizabeth Hines. Connor Hall. Lucy Emily May Hodges. Louise Thalia Hodson. Sinead Hodson. Megan Kett Brody. Also receiving the Royal Society of Biology Prize, Hannah Mackay. Olivia Sophie Alice Monaghan. Joanna Onofre. Catrice Elena Pomeroy. Georgina Roberts. Jacob Sareo. Izzy Woodcock. For the award of Master of Science, Animal Behaviour Applications for Conservation, Christiana Adeyemiju Adifagaberu. Tom Henry Antoine Robert. For the award of Master of Science, Applied Bioscience, David Robert Butcher. Sandip Debnath. Chelsea Ekakiti. Elise Hannah Fifield. Arunima Ghosh. Kiran Yasmin Iqbal. Jebita Yayakhanjan. Jebita Yayakhanjan. Uneva Mayayuga. Shanai Kamal Mohammed. Ozarenko Omarojbi. Ariana Soares Diaz Portela. Siemba Yanfa. For the award of Master of Science Applied Wildlife Conservation, Katie Jane Goldsborough. Katie Louise Lester. Alex Jonathan White. For the award of Master of Science, Biomedical Science, Kyle Buckley. Teresa Feltwell. Jennifer Gandhi. Daniela Ramos. Yavanika Madaha. Bamidele Olosuai Olowole. Charlotte Elizabeth Tate. For the award of Master of Science, Forensic Science, Eleonora Basu. Salwa Kalkui. Apirima. For the award of Master of Science Sustainability, Dulce Manjor Silveira. Cynthia Papp. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, it is my pleasure to present those who have been awarded higher research degrees. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled Analysing Stakeholder Engagement in Urban Living Labs and the Main Processes Needed to Establish a Living Laboratory, Veronica Torma. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled The Impact of Artificial Sweeteners on VEGF-Induced Permeability in Glomerular Microvascular Endothelium, Emanuela Ozomaka Enuosa. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy with a thesis entitled An Invasive Ladybird in Rural Habitats, Harmonia axyridis coleoptera collinsidinladae in the UK, Rachel Farrow. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, that completes the list of graduates for me to present to you today.
Professor Butler, thank you. Many, many congratulations, graduates. Very well done indeed. Can I ask you now just to join me for a moment as we recognise the success of those graduates who, for whatever reason, couldn't join us at this morning's ceremony. We should acknowledge their achievements also. So please join me. We are now nearing the end of our ceremony, but I would now like to call for one final time on the Deputy Vice-Chancellor to address the new graduates. Deputy Vice-Chancellor.
And now will all those who have been presented to me here on the stage please stand. As Deputy Vice-Chancellor of Anglia Ruskin University, I hereby admit you to the degrees, diplomas and awards for which you have been presented to me today. As a member now of the community of scholars take all that you have learned into society and uphold the values of freedom of thought and scholarship. Our warmest congratulations to you all.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, thank you, and that brings us to the end of our ceremony. I hereby declare proceedings closed, and can I now ask everyone to stand for the academic procession.